Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Grateful. This one's a little bit different. Every once in a while I film a bunch of daily gratitudes on one day for things that are happening or something that I just want to make sure I include. So not all of them make it in because I have multiples every day. So this is one from last week, and the reason I'm putting it on today, apart from the fact that it was a really neat little encounter, but is that my gratitude today is that as I continue along this gratitude journey, I'm finding myself finding more than just the one thing. Like normally I would be looking for that one gratitude and I would, I would figure out what it was going to be and then I would record it. But recently I've been coming across a whole bunch of different stuff. So today my gratitude is for noticing more than the one gratitude that I set out to notice during the day. Being grateful for all kinds of things throughout the day is something that seems to be a natural progression of this daily gratitude practice. So that is my gratitude for today. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello everybody, welcome to the Daily Grateful. I'm just out here again on the river. Got out here at 5:50 this morning. It's pretty dark out. There's a lone heron walking the shores. But other than that, not a whole lot's happened this morning. Seems to be very quiet. Alright, so the young heron actually this time came very close, like within like 7 or 8 feet. So after about 16 feet, 17 feet, I basically just turned the camera off and just sat there and watched it because it was too close to take pictures of. It was amazing. It was so close fishing. Caught a bunch of little fish. I think he managed to get some good shots. He was sort of walking towards me and walking away, but he's flown off to some grass down the way, and I don't think I'm going to follow him. I'm going to leave him to his breakfast. But yeah, turned into a very eventful morning, and once again, closer than I've ever been to a blue heron. It seems almost like a broken record at this point, but every time I come down here, I get closer and closer. I mean, soon enough, within reaching distance of these big birds, and it's just amazing. Super happy, very blessed to be able to be down here doing this, because it's in the middle of the city, and I never would have guessed that there are these kinds of birds in the middle of the city that you could get this close to. And typically you can't, but I think it's because I'm down here so often, and because I'm very, very still when I'm taking pictures. I barely move. I haven't brought my ghillie suit down yet because I don't want to look like a lunatic on the side of the riverbank in this massive camouflage suit taking photographs, but when I head up north, I'll definitely take it with me there. So I can see another one ways off, perched on a log. Okay, so he has perched himself on this gorgeous concrete ledge and is preening. It's just beautiful. I didn't think I'd get a chance to take some fine art shots today. There's a little bit of architecture in them. Well, I think I've got his pattern down now. He comes around 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes a little later. He lands sort of in the same, more or less the same spot every morning. Walks back up the river, maybe a couple of 100 meters. Then flies back to the spot he started in. And then walks up the river, past where I'm sitting, fishing all the way. And once he gets to the mouth of this little, it's like a drainage ditch from the city, he flies up into a tree or onto this concrete form and preens for a while. Then flies off down the river. So it's interesting, kind of sort of getting to know this particular heron's habits. I'm starting to be able to read, for example, like when he's walking up to, or when it's walking up to a rock, it will sort of crane its head to the side a little bit, as if to not disturb any fish that are around there. And if it sees one, it will very slowly step around that rock. And he tenses his neck up right before he strikes. And it's interesting reading this bird's mannerisms and body language is not something I ever thought I'd be doing, but it's helping me to anticipate some decent photographs. So quite the bird. And he just flew off down the river. So you can see the sun's starting to get a little high here. Been here for 2.5 hours. Just creeping up on 8:30 now. And everything's starting to become active. The gulls are out. It's supposed to rain today, so clouds are making the light a little bit more favorable, but it's starting to break up a little bit, so I'll head home. What an amazing day, though. Every day I get to sit down by this river is just brings a little bit of sanity to the world.